Hey folks, what's shaking? So I've got a couple announcements. It's been a while since I posted a video. I was trying to do stuff on TikTok, but I've already kind of given up on it because editing vertical video is a pain, and I'd really just rather work on my YouTube stuff if I'm going to shoot video. But I got a couple lights in the room that I like to shoot in, and because I'm also teaching American Lit and I have to make videos once a week for that class, so I'm gonna just get better at video. I've shot a video yesterday with Final Cut Pro, which I just started using. I erased all the footage somehow. I have no idea. So the video that I made yesterday about the cards that I was taking to PSA is gone forever. I had some Messi and a Jack's Kill B Bowman first auto and some Gavin McKenna, that hockey prospect. So I'll make a video when I go pick up those cards, probably in 2.5, 3 months. But today's video is going to be about the submission that I'm going to take in today. I got these yesterday. I got my 20 pack of the Fernando Mendoza Topps Now card. This is Shines and Hoosiers opening mission for Accolade. I believe this is the first bowl game that they won. So I've been buying these like crazy. I got the 3 or 4 of them that the first ones have been great and I've sold them all. The second and third ones are stuck in PSA. There's a few others that are at PSA, and then the Heisman Trophy one was submitted about 2 weeks ago, and then I got this one, and I believe I have 3 more. So I'll tell you a little story. I'm at the Dallas Card Show about a little over a week ago. Busiest card show in Dallas history from what I've heard. It was insane. Saturday you could hardly move. It was nuts to butts everywhere, down the aisles. Just get moving. It was very difficult. I think from now on when I go down there, because it's not that far of a drive from me, it's about 4.5, 5 hours, because you don't have to go all the way in Dallas. It's north of Dallas, like coming down through Oklahoma. But from now on, I'm gonna just get a room on Thursday night, hit the Thursday night stuff, spend all day Friday doing what I need to do, and then drive home Friday night. But I always wear my Raiders hat at the card shows. You know, now that I'm not living in the West, I'm one of the only guys that is wearing a Raiders hat. You know, I lived in Reno for 10 years, went to several Raiders games in Oakland. They had, the year that I moved to Reno, they drafted Darren McFadden, the Arkansas running back legend, with their first round pick. So I just became a Raiders fan as soon as I moved out west, and I'm sticking with them. But at the card show, 10 people asked me, do you want the Raiders to draft Fernando Mendoza? You know, they haven't really had a great quarterback. I mean, at times Derek Carr was great. At times. I'll never forget that year when they were really good, and then he broke his leg in the last game of the regular season, so they had to use a backup for the playoffs. That was so sad. But having the number 1 pick and having a chance to get a smart, athletic... One thing that I like about Mendoza is he seems like the least likely guy to get in trouble in Las Vegas. I'm hoping I don't jinx him there, but, you know, some Raiders draft picks have had a lot of problems in Las Vegas. I don't want to name any names, but you might know who I'm talking about, right? So I tell everybody, yes, I want him to draft Fernando Mendoza. There was a couple guys that said they didn't think that he was really all that good. There was a couple guys that said they should just sign Malik Willis. You know, I mean, Willis is better than Geno Smith, but that's not really saying much. I think you take a shot. Plus, Tom Brady is a co-owner, so Brady could mentor young Mendoza. Anyway, when I watched the NFL draft in April, I am going to buy a Raiders Mendoza jersey after he gets picked. Number 1 pick in the NFL draft. Can't wait. So these, I got a 20 pack. It came in yesterday. I typically have about an 85-90% gym rate on my Topps Now cards. But lately I have been pulling a 2 or 3 out because I grade these a lot, probably too much, but I love them, and it's easy access to really clean, solid cards that typically grade well. That's why I keep coming back for more. But I went through every one with my magnifying glass, put some light on it, and one of them had a little gunk on it, but a little spit and a little cloth got it off, and I'm going to submit all 20. I feel confident. I mean, I'm sure. Sometimes I think those graders with PSA, they're like, well, I can't give them a 10 on everything. It makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing, But, who knows? They'll probably give me 2 or 3 9s out of this, but we'll find out in a few months. But big announcement. Chalks Cards, CHALX_cards. He and I have been putting on a show on YouTube. It's like a podcast about selling cards every other Wednesday. This coming up Wednesday, it won't be going. I think February 11th will be our next one. And the plan is I'm going to try to also have it streaming to my YouTube channel also. So I will post links in the description in case it's not. And I haven't done this before, but I'm trying to build my YouTube for just the business stuff. And I want to stream that show on my channel just as it's being streamed on his channel. If you want to see some of the reruns, they're all posted on his channel. He also posts them on Instagram. But we have a good time with it. We've gotten some good feedback. We're not like crazy serious, like shame you if you break. We're not doing that kind of stuff. But Chad's a good guy. We're both Gen X middle-aged card flippers, and we got a good song. We're the Cardboard Rock Stars. All right, so typically that'll be on the thumbnail. But so starting on February 11th, that show should be streaming on my channel along with his. That's all that I have for today. I've got more cards coming in this afternoon, and I will probably post another video about them in a day or two. I have a big order of Cooper Flag stuff coming in that I thought was going to come in today, but it looks like because of the weather that it got lost between Fayetteville, Arkansas and Rogers, Arkansas, which is just 15 miles away from each other. But so that's probably going to have to wait till the following weekend. My local GameStop, they send cards to PSA every Monday, so I usually bring them an order almost every week, 1 or 2 orders during the weekend to go out on Monday. All right, so that's all I have for today. Hope you all are doing well. Take care. Be careful with this bad weather. It got cold as hell last night here in Arkansas. Peace.